Today, Singapore is richer than its ex-colonizer, Great Britain. So when I hear people telling me today, oh, Africa is poor because of colonization, I'm like, please, let's move on from that.
Firstly, let's just adjust this whole Singapore thing.
Yeah.
So, Singapore doesn't have its national currency held in a foreign country. In Africa, that's what's happening today in 2023.
Yeah.
14 African countries have their currencies held by France.
Yeah.
Over $500 billion. And whenever they try to break away from this French domination, you know, leaders get assassinated, or in the case of Guinea, the country is destroyed, trying to destroy any infrastructure that the French claim that they built.
I'm sure in such people's comment section, you definitely find the white people now who are, you know, the white racists who can't say what she's saying, but use that for that platform. That comment section, I'm sure, is flush with people saying stuff like, you know,
Amen.
yeah,
Preach.
tell them,
Yeah.
about time Africans take responsibility.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. But, you know, thinking about it, even just as you've started playing it, there is no intelligent way of discussing Africa without looking at its history. You must look at Africa's history.
And that is true. There is no way of discussing Africa without looking at its history. Yeah, because I think that since from the days of colonization, a lot of things went wrong in Africa. And even the so-called independence did not really address Africa's problem. Africa is losing a lot, and the colonial masters really understood how to play Africa, how to play Africa for a fool. And I really would not think that we should keep on blaming the West like they are all saying. Like, it's high time we kind of move on. But there's one thing I want to say. I think that the leaders in Africa must find a way, must have a backbone, must try to set things right, because they are the leaders of the countries. And most of them really do not find this to their advantage to go against like France, because they know there will be a coup in their countries. And most of them are scared of losing their power. But if we were to have people who are really sincere and honest, people who really love the country, I believe that they will not be easily be kicked out in case they wanted to break away from the French CFA. Most of those leaders in Africa, especially those in the French-speaking African countries, didn't get there because they were popular. They didn't get there because the people loved them. No, that wasn't why they got there. Or that wasn't the way they got there, right? They got there because the French, in one way or the other, supported them. The French, in one way or the other, assisted them to get there. The French, in one way or the other, sponsor or did whatever was necessary to get them there. So they haven't really won the mandate of the people. And that is why if they say anything or do anything that goes against the French interests, they will be easily taken out. That is just it. It's as simple as that. The people don't love them. They don't do anything that benefits the people. They just stay there and let the French take away everything. So the French protected them. The French give them military. The French give the ammunition to protect themselves. And so they are happy. That's why they can't say anything. And I know we have the right to blame the West for what they are doing, but let's also blame our leaders for being who they are. Because if you look through West Africa or Central Africa, or mostly French-speaking African countries, you will see that the French had put in place many puppet leaders. And those leaders have not been great leaders. They've not been good to their people. All they've done is squander the wealth of the country. All they've done is make sure that they are being taken care of first. All they've done is to make sure that their families and their colleague embezzle as much as they can. The people have been left to suffer on their own. So I think Africa needs to wake up. Africa needs to really re-examine itself and try to create a path for itself that is going to be beneficiary for all Africans. Because if we keep on with this back and forth blaming of who is wrong and who is right, I think we'll not go anywhere. And this is just a distraction. We must look for a way to move forward. We must look for a way to pass all this, and we must look for a way to build Africa. But you guys out there, what is your take on French involvement in Africa? How much has France contributed to the destruction of Africa? How much has France contributed to the underdevelopment or overexploitation of Africa? Let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, please don't forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel, because little bit of good way, like the one you've just done, help us a lot, and we shall forever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.